Hello dear children, welcome everyone to my channel Amazing World of Science, and I am your science teacher. Today we are going to continue with chapter 2 acid, bases and salts, that is chapter 2 from NCERT Class 10 science text. Okay, so already I have uploaded a few sessions before and I will be continuing with the remaining part of the lesson today. I hope till what we learned the concepts are really clear to you. Okay. Now in our last session we were discussing about how strong are acid or base solutions, and in that we were talking about the variation of pH with the change in concentration of H plus and OH minus ions, and we were talking about this that is pH values for acids, and the neutral value is 7 and basic nature is decreasing from 7 to 14, that is acidic nature will increase, that is after 7 to 14 means basic nature will increase and acidic nature will decrease. Okay. And from 0 to 7, that is this side acidic nature will increase. Okay. And from 7 to 14 basic nature will increase. So here from 7 to 0 this side increase in H plus ion concentration. You know, acid means every acid has got H plus ion. So while the H plus ion concentration increase, that means acidic nature is increasing. So this side basic nature means OH, presence of OH ions. Okay, so basic nature is increasing means here OH value, and here this is H plus and this is OH minus. Okay, and we just said that value 7 means pH value 7 means it is neutral. Okay, now we have got some activity here. Later on I will be uploading the solution to these activities. See here, you are asked to test the pH values of solutions given in this table, and you are supposed to record the observations and say the nature of each substance on the basis of your observations. I will give the solution to this in a next video. Okay, so here you can see pH of some common substances shown on a pH papers. So roughly it's only the colors are only just for a rough reference. See here 1 means about 1.2, it is gastric juice, that is pH value we are talking about. If it is 2.2 it is lemon juice. Okay, then 7.4 means pure water or blood. Then milk of magnesia is 10. Okay, sodium hydroxide solution is about 14. Right now, you know, the strength of acids and bases depends on the number of H plus ions and OH minus ions which are produced. Suppose say you take some hydrochloric acid or sulfuric acid or whatever it is, or acetic acid of same concentration. See, how will you express concentration of acids? Say 1 molar. Okay, then they produce different amount of hydrogen ions. Suppose it gives rise to more H plus ions, means we can say that they are said to be strong acids, and suppose the acids have only less H plus ions, they are said to be weak acids. Okay, so acetic acid is a weak acid and HCl, hydrochloric acid, is a strong acid. Fine. Now can you think about the importance of pH in everyday life? We have been talking about quite for a long time about pH value and all that. Then what is the importance? Why should we know the pH value of any substance? What has it got to do with our daily life? See, plants and animals are pH sensitive. Suppose you know our body, it works within the pH range 7 to 7.8. Okay, then living organisms can survive only in a narrow range of pH range. See, it is so short, 7 to 7.8. Now when pH of rainwater is, it is less than, if it is less than 5.6, we call it acid rain. And what happens if the acid rain flows into the rivers and all that? No, that will lower the pH of the river water. So that means the aquatic life will find it difficult to survive. Okay. Now what happens? See, suppose what is the pH of the soil in your backyard, and plants require a specific range for their healthy growth. Okay, to find out the pH required for healthy growth of plant, what you have to do is you go to the backyard, you collect some soil from various places and you check the pH, it is described in this activity. Then note down which plants are growing in which region, wherever you took the soil, what is the pH value of that. You see, what you have to do is you put some 2 gram of soil in a test tube, add 5 ml of water, you just shake the contents. Then you filter it and collect the filtrate, that is clear liquid, in a test tube. You can check this value by using an universal indicator. I will explain this or give the solution to this activity in a later video. Fine. Now your digestive system, what is the pH value of your digestive system? So it is very interesting to see that our stomach produces hydrochloric acid, okay, that helps in the digestion of food without harming the stomach. So what happens during indigestion? The stomach will produce too much of acid, and because of that you might have experienced this in your life before. See, suppose too much of acid will cause irritation of the stomach due to the building up of acids. So what happens is that you will get stomach pain, and to get rid of this pain you normally use something known as bases called antacids. Okay, one such remedy have been suggested by you, at the beginning of this chapter. What does this antacid do? They will neutralize the excess acid. Example is the magnesium hydroxide, milk of magnesia, that is a very mild base. Now you can use it for reducing the acidity caused in your stomach. Now pH change, it results in tooth decay also. Now what happens, tooth decay will start if the pH of the mouth is lower than 5.5. See, it is going towards 0, means acidic nature will increase. A tooth enamel, that is made up of calcium phosphate. Okay, what is calcium phosphate? It is a harder substance in the body, and what is meant by harder substance? Even it is not dissolved in water, but it will be corroded when the pH in the mouth is below 5.5. So as a result, what happens? Bacteria which is present in the mouth, it will produce acid by degradation of sugar and food particles remaining in the mouth after eating. So when you eat in your mouth, you will have that particles of sugar and things which will damage your enamel and cause tooth decay. So what you have to do is, the best way, how can you prevent this? How can you avoid tooth decay? You have to clean your mouth after eating food each time. See, you have to use toothpaste which are generally basic for cleaning the teeth, and it can neutralize the acid in your mouth and then prevent tooth decay. So these are all very important applications of pH value. Okay, and self defense by animals and plants through chemical warfare. So you have been stung by honeybee, some of you, isn't it? What happens? It hurts you so much, isn't it? What happens really? What happens when a bee stings you? It leaves an acid which causes pain and irritation. So just what you have to do is, if you are in any way due to bad luck, if you get a bee sting, just apply a mild base like baking soda on the stung areas. It will give you relief. And also stinging hair of nettle leaves, then that causes ethanoic acid into your skin and it causes burning pain. So whenever ant bites and all that, just apply some mild base like baking soda to help you get relief from the pain. Okay, I hope you find this part very clear, and I will be uploading the notes of all these lessons. And see, those of you who are entering 10th standard, you really take the science studies seriously, because I am explaining line by line so that you can go through this, and I am taking only little portions at a time, so that you will find it really easy to revise this concepts clearly. And don't think that I will learn it tomorrow. Don't keep on postponing learning every subject, every page, whatever I teach you. I am doing it only really slowly. Okay, you just go through it thoroughly, understand the concepts, go through the notes. Okay, and I will upload all the solutions for you, and don't worry, I am with you all the way up to your board exams, and we will really do the exams in an absolutely wonderful way that you all will definitely score very good marks for your exam, and I am really thankful to you all that I am getting many subscribers among you. Every day the subscriber base is increasing, and this is a really happy greatest reward to me from you all. Okay, so do like, share and subscribe to my channel Amazing World of Science, and for more videos just keep on watching the channel. Okay, we'll meet with another session quite soon. Thank you for watching.